And we're live. Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. This is our Merry Christmas show. Happy to have you with us. Got some really crazy effects going on for the holidays to bring to your attention. So let me see. We got some birthdays to mention. Theresa, you have
Yes,
the birthday list?
yes, and welcome everyone to the pre-Christmas show. We're glad you're all here. I'm going to get started with the birthdays. I don't have that many. I've got a few. Can you hear me? Testing.
Yep, we can hear you.
Want to make sure. Okay, today we have December 23rd. We have happy birthday to Floyd Stinson and Chris LaJoie. Okay, happy birthday. And yesterday we have a happy belated birthday to Jonathan Patterson, aka Pushing Buttons. We all know who he is. Happy belated birthday. Coming up on the 28th, we have Chris Sinatra, the businessman. And I'm going to go to January 1st since it's not that far from now. Brian Stabley, everybody knows who he is, and he's from the all the Dose of Reality. He has his own shows that he does on his channel. You could check it out if you haven't yet. And happy birthday, early birthday, and happy belated birthday. And I'm glad to be here. And thank you, Brian, for having this awesome Christmas, pre-Christmas show. So ready to get started whenever you are.
Great. Thank you, Theresa, for that lovely introduction and the birthday checks. Let's see, birthdays.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much better than I was a week ago. I'll tell you that. I'm healing. Had some dental surgery done and feeling much better. Taking lots of vitamins.
I hope everyone's feeling good.
And I'm wide awake. Yes.
I see Man Danny Mal is really excited in chat. He's got some wine and a bunch of glasses. I hope those glasses are for all of us to share. Let's get this party started. We got a few mentions. What, Theresa?
Is it too early to do a shout out? I can do a shout out.
Sure, if you want to. Yeah,
okay. We have a few people in here. I'll do a shout out, and then later on, as people come in, one of us can just shout you out and say, "Hey, welcome." Okay. So we got Honest Hunter BBO Biden, Dominic Delete Spirito, Angels Don't Fall, Mandani Mall, welcome. Brian, I see you in there chatting. Drum roll and Sandy Diva and welcome everyone. Zenith of Alpha just joined in. Welcome.
Wow,
so
welcome,
if I'm sorry.
Residue Junkie, I don't know if you said him or her.
Residue Junkie, oh, welcome. So as people join in, we'll try to recognize you.
Yeah. So we're having a fun time. Fun times, everyone. Jeff's here. Jeff Zanzibar, welcome.
Zanzibar, welcome.
Do we need to do any further introductions? Seems like a lot of you folks are here pretty regularly, but I will introduce Sandy Diva is our she pretty much produces our show, gets all the residues prepared for us and boxed and wrapped up pretty much to go. She is awesome. She finds a lot of her own effects.
I don't know how she does it.
I don't know how she does it either.
Told her I could cheat the Mandela magnet today, right, Sandy?
She did.
She's
I called her Mandela magnet.
And then we have Esther. Esther Anders is in our chat. Hey, Esther, how you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good. So, little tired, but
That's good.
I forgot to get that second cup of coffee.
You might want to grab your pen and paper if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're keeping track of the effects.
Yeah, I did. I was trying to be subtle about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine because
Okay.
we definitely need to start. Any stuff that we discuss in the show needs to be put in the description, and I've been kind of slacking there. So thank you, Esther, for taking on that job for us. What did you say, Theresa?
I was joking. I said kinda.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of work trying to keep track of I mean, there's so many different effects out there, guys, over the years. And Brian, I just wanted to make a little announcement. About a week ago or two, I just reached my 5-year anniversary of waking up because it was like 2 weeks before Christmas in December of 2016. So this is my anniversary right now, 5 years. Yay. Of being awakened to amazing
5 years.
5 years, yep. Sandy, you too, closely, right?
Yes, and actually, when it comes to cancer,
Yep.
you're considered cured at
Wow.
the 5-year mark. And as
Wow.
of December 19th, I am considered cured.
Wow.
Fine.
Congratulations,
You know,
girl.
You're in remission for the first 5 years, I guess. And then they say you're cured. So,
Yay!
yay, cured.
That's a blessing. Yay!
Yes, it is.
Yay.
2 more months then.
It was it was almost the same day that Theresa woke up. That's the weird
Yeah.
part. That's why I mentioned
Yeah.
it.
2016, guys. I just want to make a little quick comment here. It seems like there was a huge wave of people waking up in 2016. A lot of people woke up during that time, whether it was the beginning of the year, halfway through the year, but a lot of people woke up like around August, September, October, November, and December.
I noticed if you I haven't checked recently on Google Trends. But
Mm-hmm.
on Google Trends, you can backtrack people searching the Mandela effect on Google.
Oh, really?
It actually pinpoints. Let me pull that up. It actually shows
I
it.
have to see about 2016 because I heard there was a huge wave of people. Huge.
Around then, I actually heard about.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, when you're listening, give us the year you woke up. I'm just curious to see. Everybody in the chat, what year did you wake up? If you don't mind putting it in there. I want to see like if there's a coincidence there. Like I'm 2016, Sandy, you're 2016. Esther, do you have a year you woke up?
2018.
Ah, you were 2 years. Okay, what about you, Brian?
2016 August.
Oh, wow. See? Bunch of 2016s. Let me look in the chat while you're looking for Google Trends.
2016.
Residue Junkie says 2016. Zenith of Alpha says 2015. Sunset Forever 2016. Drum roll. Wow, he woke up in 2011. Honest Hunter BB Biden. He said this morning. You know what I mean.
Let me show you. This is a
Wow.
chart. Listen. This is a 2004 chart up until present. On you can do this yourself on trends.google.com.
Oh my God!
You see how it just kind of this is a chart from 2004. Here we go, 2013. We had one person searching the Mandela effect in 2014.
Oh my God!
But then right here, there's 6 people in 2016.
There you go.
Look at this.
100 people.
100 searches, August of 2016.
Keep going up.
Okay, stop right there. August 2016 is when no, it's when why am I blanking on his name? Shane Dawson. That's when Shane Dawson dropped his Mandela effect video. He used to do conspiracy theories and stuff. and he dropped his video on the Mandela effect in August of 2016, I would bet, because he had millions of subscribers, I
Wow.
would bet that is why it spiked in August.
Shane Dawson because of him.
The second spike, yeah, because he's a mainstream YouTuber.
That was October 2016.
Yeah.
No, October. I think that was just people. I don't know why that spiked there, but
What about
August is
December?
when
What about
I first
December?
was introduced through Shane Dawson.
December, there was less people, but there's still.
Wow. But look at that spike, guys. Look at a lot of people just like woke up during that time.
What about
Yep,
in
and
March?
you can tell
I want to say something. Welcome, Angels Don't Fall is here. They're
Wow.
gonna be leaving soon though, because they have to do Once Upon a Timeline's group chat thing at 11:59. So welcome. We're glad you're here, even if it's for a little bit. And
Yes.
they also said 2016. And Jeff Zanzibar
Wow.
woke up in 2020, guys.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
A lot of we got a lot
Mandela
of
was
people in my group.
2018.
Wow.
Resident
And-
Junkie has been seeing changes since 2014.
Wow.
And Mandela saw effects in the 1990s.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
No way.
Maybe
Now, if you look-
maybe this goes further back than we're aware of. Maybe we just didn't realize it back then.
I think
You know?
for
I've said
my-
before, I think this is always happened. I just think that the internet has allowed us to see it.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I think my first Mandela effect that I really would consider a Mandela effect was around 93.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know about
Same.
the Mandela effect. That wasn't something, because that was the whole Jonathan Brandis when he had passed away. He had actually committed suicide for me
Who?
when he was like Jonathan Brandis. He was the
Who's
kid who did Never-Ending Story,
Oh.
Sequence.
the blonde. He
Hmm.
had committed suicide when I was a kid.
I'm sorry.
And it was weird because he had hung himself in the bathroom when I was a kid. And no, apparently he did that in 2011 when I was an adult. The same exact way he died when I was a kid is how he died in 2011. And I thought that was so weird because I'm like, I remember reading about it in the newspaper. I was like 11 and I didn't read the newspaper. You know, how many 11-year-olds read the newspaper? I only read it because he was my favorite actor at the time. And I'd like a huge crush on him because, I mean, Never-Ending Story, Sidekicks, you know, I was watching those. And then I found out he died and I was like, what? And like, he died like right after he made Sidekicks. For me, he had passed away. Like I said, he had committed suicide. And I was like, so then I saw him on Sequest and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I just fluffed it off. And then I was like, oh no, he apparently didn't die. Like he kept living. So, and I can't think of any like major events at the time. Like I can't remember any accidents or almost accidents or anything like that. So I don't know what it was for me at the time, but yeah, I just remember him going, oh, I didn't think he was still alive making stuff. Because so I said at the time I had to fluff it off because if not, I would have felt like I was crazy or like what's going on here. So, but now I know about the Mandela effect. I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess something happened, and he actually didn't commit suicide then. He did it later.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, because
And
yeah. Sorry, Sandy.
Go ahead,
no, it's
Sandy.
okay. You go on. No, I was just gonna say around the same time, but I again never had heard of the Mandela effect. I just assumed that I heard it wrong, but it's bugged me for years. The "Life Is a Highway" song, which sounds like country pop, but when I always knew it as rock.
Oh, wow.
I think Esther described it best. Forget how you described it though. You described
Lenny Kravitz,
I don't
American
know.
Woman. Like American Woman.
Which one?
American Woman by Lenny Kravitz.
No, that's not the one you gave me. I'm trying to remember what you said.
I thought that was
There's
the
an
one I
echo,
said.
guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Is anyone playing YouTube?
No.
Brian?
No.
All right, weird. But
No.
it didn't have any country twang sound to it. And I'm not talking about the Rascal Flatts version. I'm talking about the original version. Because until someone had said, well, you're thinking of the Rascal Flatts version, I had never heard of the Rascal Flatts version.
You talking about the Run DMC?
But no, I'm talking about Life is a Highway.
Life is a Highway. Yeah, didn't that have Run DMC in there?
We can't sing it. We'll get
No.
copyright. I know what song she's talking about. Dun, 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 dun.
So she sings it. We can't sing it. We'll get a copyright. She sings
I didn't
it.
sing it. I'm just humming it, and I'm out of tune anyway.
Yeah, it's the music that gets you the copyright, not the words.
Yeah, but nobody could even understand what I was humming because I suck.
Yes, Life is a Highway. I'm going to ride it all night long.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Aerosmith? Who was
Yep.
that?
We get copyright if we sing it.
You're making me think. Hold on.
Yeah, Angels
I
Don't
think
Fall.
that's the only song I liked by them. Tom Cochran.
It says Rascal Flatts was the original.
Brian?
No, Tom Cochran's the original.
Tom Cochran, yeah.
Rascal Flatts is not the original. It was Tom Cochran.
Resident Junkie wants you to read The Night Before Christmas.
You want me to read The Night
We can't do
Before
that
Christmas?
because I have a Mandela effect in that. We can't do that.
Oh, it might be Mandela.
There's another Mandela effect, and I haven't made the folder yet. We can't do that.
Yeah, it's Mandela.
Yeah.
Again,
No,
it was originally Mandela.
Yeah.
It was never settled their brains.
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, that was the original Mandela effect with it. Yes.
But now there's new ones, guys. Sandy, how many did you find in that The Night Before Christmas? How many did you find?
I just found one. I just found one new one. That's it.
Okay, it's been Mandela the second time then.
Yeah, for a second time that I know of. Someone else may have found changing it too.
It's going to be changing. You watch.
But guys, we got a lot of folders to get to.
Yeah, we better get started, guys. Everybody grab some hot chocolate or whatever you drink, caffeine, because we got a long way to go. So, Brian, do you want to get started with the rewind one?
I'm already there, Teresa.
And you guys, this is like all me, so I'm not going to read all this. You guys take turns reading.
Can I help?
Go for it.
Help?
This is the hold on.
Go for it.
What? This is for Esther. What do we call this one? Is this the Santa Rewind one?
Santa Rewind, yeah. Santa 2020.
Okay,
Santa 2020 Rewind. Yeah.
Esther, do you have that? I think she's writing it down. Can I read it?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, Sandy found this one. Yay. Santa has changed for Sandy and also myself and probably Brian and Esther. Please describe his pants. Okay. You talking about color, Sandy?
I know, it's a weird question. No, not color. We're not talking about color. Just describe his pants, what they look like.
Just describe his pants. What do they look like? Can they say the color?
Sorry, I forgot. I have my thing on mute.
Okay.
I was sitting here
you wanted to
happens to us all the time.
Okay, you got this one down?
So it's not the color you said, right?
Sandy?
No, not the color.
Okay. All right. Do we have any? Let's see. Gotta go to the chat. Nobody's saying nothing. 7:20.
They're not.
Well, should we just move on?
Go look at the 20-second clip. No, I want to get some answers.
Nobody's answering.
Are we looking for like big and bulky or super tight skinny jeans?
No, Santa.
No, more like
Oh, I can imagine that. Oh,
Can you imagine
Where's the
that? We
fur?
wake up one morning and Santa's wearing jeans
or leggings, because
or high
leggings are-
top jeggings.
everybody's wearing leggings for their work.
Hey, how about thong?
Oh, it's like it doesn't matter like
You know what
what
I
their body
miss?
type is, they wear leggings.
Oh, they want to know what the question is. Okay, I'm going to repeat it again. Santa changed.
Where I'm going to be more specific. Where are the white cuffs?
Thank you. Where are the white cuffs at? You mean fuzzy thing?
Remember the white cuffs.
Oh, I shouldn't answer that.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
That's a top drawer.
Oh God.
Um,
Good morning, Esther. All right.
It's a family show.
yeah. So I'm keeping it very obscure.
Should we go to the next
Thank you,
page?
Shelby Norwood. And thank you, Mandanimal.
Thank you.
And thank you, Eddie Von Keen's here with a different name again. Ed and Eddie.
Oh,
So we already have 3 different answers right in a row. You ready? We have Eddie with red felt pants tucked into the boot. Mandanimal is above the boot. And Shelby Norwood is loose fit with white cuffs on ankles.
no way.
3 answers right in a row, completely different. You see
Okay.
the problem, guys.
All right, let's move on.
Fried bread near ankles, cuffs are white.
Okay.
We can go on.
In Phoebe's past, he's always had a furry rim on the bottom of the pants, and they hung down. They weren't capris, and I agree with her. Exactly. See that? Isn't that what you guys remember, Esther, Brian,
Yeah.
Sandy?
Right.
Do we all agree on this? Yes.
Yes.
But now, next page, slide. But now Sandy is seeing a lot are either way too short or have no fur at the bottom at all. I guess he's sporting a different look now. See that? He's just like tucking them in the boots on the left. And then the one on the right, the fur is above the boots, which that's crazy. I mean, there's no tradition there, right, guys? No tradition. All right, next, please. So we see what's going on there. Now we're going to look at different looks of his pants. I mean, you see the one with Santa, the cartoon, the original old one, the left. His red pants are tucked in the boots. The one on the right, same thing, but they're baggy, the boots. The one on the bottom, again, tucked in the boots. Brown, I don't know what color those boots. They look like boots or shoes. And then again on the right with Snoopy. So you see the variations, right, guys?
Yeah, there's
Next
definitely
page,
different variations.
slide, please. I keep saying page. Slide. And again, more variation of Santa. Look again. You see it? Which is crazy. More and even more. I mean, just looks. Some of those really look off to me, but
The black and white is Miracle on 34th Street. I do not remember his cuffs all the way up at his knees.
no, Kris Kringle. Nope.
No, it would be way too cold for that. He'd have to, he's probably from the North Pole.
Yeah.
And the top right one, it's like he's like a swashbuckling pirate. That's so weird.
Yeah. Looks like he should have like a bird on his shoulder, a parrot.
So I say military Santa.
Yeah. Okay, Brian.
JW says that's what you get when you get a bunch of drunk Santas.
The one on the white top, it looks like he went down the wrong chimney. He landed his
Wait a minute, stop. Well, wait.
What?
Look
What?
at the Miracle on 34th Street Santa. Why is his belt buckle over his chest?
He was too fat. Wouldn't fit.
Gosh.
He had no room.
Oh, Lord.
And again, more
Maybe there,
pictures.
it might have
Hang
maybe
on.
at that moment it slipped up. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie in a long time.
If you look at that one on the top left, it kind of looks like there's something white there above the boots.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it shouldn't be above the boots. It should be over the ankle, Brian.
exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Apple Man, please be safe. We are looking at
Variation.
Santa's pants used to have a white cuff at his ankle. They were loose fitting, and now they're either tucked in or the cuff is above the boot.
Yep.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Now
Hey,
we're
wait.
looking at residue of how I remember it.
What Dragon Ball Z?
Residue.
That's Charlie Brown on the top right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. We got more, or is that it, Candy, with these? We got a lot of different pictures.
No, the residue is hard to find. It's mostly tucked in or above the boot now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
One of my coworkers wore like a Santa's outfit, but it was like the old fashioned, like more fancier. So,
Wow.
so
All right.
like the pants.
Nice find,
like,
Sandy.
Good find, Sandy.
Thanks.
See,
Now, Brian,
smallest thing.
What's
the
the next one we're
folder,
doing?
Brian, you should do Teresa's because it was technically a Halloween one. So we're gonna do Teresa's next.
Which
Cute.
one is it? The apples?
You're not
Night.
celebrating holidays.
The apples.
The
Yes.
huh?
The
I have
apples.
no
You'll
idea
remember
what
when
you're
you see Teresa.
Okay. Okay.
You'll remember.
All right. I'm ready. Go ahead, Brian. Whenever you're ready. I'm ready.
All
right.
So, for Esther to record this, what is this one called?
What's this called, Esther?
Well, she has the folders. I put the folders. I did put the folders in our chat, so she has the names on the folders.
Oh, you do, Esther? You have them.
I will look at. I saw that really quickly, but I didn't actually like.
Shrunken Head Apples is this one.
Yeah, Shrunken Head Apples.
Okay.
Teresa.
So even though it's Christmas in a couple days, we're gonna switch a little bit to apples. So, have you ever heard of Shrunken Head Apples?
No,
Looks like
never in my life.
it gets really weird. Okay. First made by Native Americans, these treats were popular through the early 20th century. They disappeared for a few decades until 1975 when Vincent Price released a shrunken apple head kit. Not even kidding. This is crazy, right, guys? It just gets weirder, too. They have supposedly been popular ever since, but we have never heard of them or seen them until now. Are they new for you, too? Look how ugly they are.
In the chat, Angels Don't Fall says, yes, we used to make them. But
No
Mandela,
way.
Shelby, Norwood, Jeff Zanzibar, and High Pockets all say no.
Wow. What about you, Brian and Esther?
I've never heard of this.
Shrunken Heads, what every girl wants for Christmas. Yeah, Not me.
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, I need to say something. Samantha, it's because of the women's empowerment movement. I've been hearing it since about 2016 now. I'm not going to say it because family friendly show and all, but
okay.
because other terms were derogatory, I guess. Women's empowerment, workers. That's why. It's because of feminism. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect. It's odd to me that you've only heard it in the past 3 weeks, So maybe it is. But I just assumed it was because of feminism, women's empowerment, that sort of thing. Because of
Wow.
our political, social climate.
Good word to say, Sandy. Social climate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
What's,
I have shrunken heads before, but that's not like a
Yeah.
Christmas thing.
No, I've never heard of it being a Christmas thing.
No, I know. This tripped me out. Was that it for that one, Sandy? I thought you had more pictures.
That was it. I put them in a
Samantha
lot.
said
It makes it look like less pictures.
She's been around, but
Okay.
she's never heard of them
Let's
before.
talk about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Cornelius and Santa. That one. You want to do that one next?
Me or Sandy or Esther?
Sandy,
Whoever wants
should
to
we do
read it
this
can
one
read
next?
I don't mind. It's keeping me
sure.
awake.
Brian, you can do them in any order. The only thing I care about is that you save that one for last. That's it.
Can I do the
Okay.
next?
But why is there an echo?
It's not me.
Wow, there's like 3 different spellings in my spell check with Rudolph.
Can I do this one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead, Teresa.
Rudolph the red-nosed, which is now nosed, reindeer has changed again for Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next. This time it's the clothes on Santa and Yukon Cornelius. Do you remember him? What color is Santa's pants while he's hanging out at the North Pole? What color is his pants, everyone?
Stay here, Brian.
Stay here, Brian. Don't go too fast. You guys remember
What
this?
color do you guys remember his pants?
Yes. What's so funny?
Where the black box is sitting.
Why do they have to do that? Jeff Zanzibar says red. Samantha, as Sam's Twitch, says, I don't know. Anybody else? Do you remember watching this? Last
Sounds
Flyboy
so
says, I
good.
heard the term. Oh, okay, I can't say that loud. La 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 la, around 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, thank you, Last Flyboy. Anybody else? What color was Santa's pants in that cartoon that was just pretty old? Shelby says black.
Listen, I have something else to say about this cartoon, the show, I mean.
What?
So, I noticed something weird about all the reindeers' antlers. They're all black instead of brown.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
Teresa, we covered that. Teresa found that one.
I found that one. Sorry, Brian. You're a year too late.
I know.
Teresa
You remember
agrees
I
we
took
agree with you,
I took
though.
a year off.
Yeah, you took a year off. But Teresa and I agree with you. They weren't black, they were brown. But
Yeah.
Shelby
Yeah.
and Shelby Norwood and Angela Sandlin say his pants were black.
Anybody else?
Merry Christmas,
What color?
Zenith of the Alpha. Wait, Zenith is leaving. Have a good night and Merry Christmas.
Yep. Here.
Merry Christmas.
Sandy honestly does not remember him wearing any other color but red, and I agree with Sandy. It was red. But now his pants, his jacket, and hat are red and black plaid. Do you guys remember them being plaid? I don't.
No.
Look at that. No way.
No, it was not plaid. It was
When
not.
did you guys notice this?
Sandy, when did you find this?
I don't know. This year sometime.
I
I have a Halloween one saved for next year already.
With the full
when I see 'em, I
outfit
save 'em.
on, it kind of reminds me of Sherlock Holmes. It just looks so wrong to her. To me, to her, look, everybody. These are screenshots of the actual movie. It isn't like we wouldn't have noticed it because of quality. They are clearly plaid. It's crazy.
I agree, Sandy.
Sandy did find it to do, but not much. See that? Look at the red. See that?
Yep. I see that.
Look at the red. Look at the red. Look at the red pants. That's what I remember. Put the best residue, in my opinion, is when Santa fattens up. His pants are red with the same suspenders as the plaid pants. This is exactly what Sandy and I remember. And hopefully you, Brian and Esther, remember his pants. See that?
So at this point, this is his Santa outfit, like his going and flying around the world outfit. And he's got the same suspenders.
Yep.
I don't know, it's weird.
But as a side note, so do you remember a handgun on the aisle of Misfits toys? Oh, no way. There was never a gun. I don't. So I'm curious what you all remember. Do you remember the Misfits toy? Oh no, guys! I used to cry every time I seen the Misfits. There was never a gun. Oh my God! No, no, and no.
I don't remember there being a gun.
When did the gun pop in?
It's always been there.
No, it was no 1,000,000%. It was never there. I would have remembered a gun.
All right, we're at the second question.
What color does Yukon Cornelius wear? Well, I don't know. I gotta remember that one.
What color is Yukon Cornelius wearing? What do you remember? Not the hat,
yeah.
Just his pants and jacket.
Yeah.
It's a jacket?
I can't remember that one. That's a hard one. I'm going to guess brown, but I'm not sure.
Squirt gun. What, Theresa?
That one, it's either red or, I mean, not red. It's either brown or green for me, and I can't remember which one.
Okay. I actually have never watched the movie, so I've only seen like parts of it here and there, but like little screenshots. I would just naturally go to brown, but that would be just an assumption. I couldn't be 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in the chat we have brown, maybe. These are all maybes, by the way. Brown,
I'm thinking brown.
bluish, green, maybes. All question marks, not sures, but brown, bluish, green.
Kind of gross.
Oh, it's so
just
funny.
brown just feels like a natural outdoorsy type woodsman.
I'm going to brown more green. What about you, Brian? What do you remember?
I do too.
Brian. Wake up, Brian.
I'm trying to think. I don't really know Yukon Cornelius that well, but I know he did not have a gun.
I'm having 50-50 on the gun. 50-50.
No, he didn't have a gun. If so, he would have shot that.
I know. I'm a gun, and I don't know. Part of me is like remembering it. Part of me, I'm having a dual effect. Let me just say that, a dual effect. Esther, what do you remember? Do you remember the color? And did he have a gun? Is that one gun or two guns?
Oh, if I ever watched this, I was like 6 years old. If I ever watched the movie, I've never actually seen the movie. I don't know why we've never watched this one, but
wait, Mandanimal, what do you mean scarab covered? You mean you're saying that? Oh, his name is Sam, or that he showed my presentation? That's what I'm trying to find out.
You already did know this on Mandela Monday.
No, but Mandanimal says Yukon Sam, so that's what I'm asking. Does Dan remember Yukon Cornelius being called Yukon Sam?
Mandani said scarab covered Sam.
That's what I'm saying. Who's Yukon Sam? I know Yosemite Sam. Who's Yukon Sam? I'm confused.
Eddie Kuhn said he did fire the gun. I think he's right, though. I think.
Right. Who is Yukon Sam, Mandanimal?
Yeah. Hey, Adam, for
I don't
Christ,
know who
welcome.
Yukon Sam is.
Who's Yukon Sam?
I know Toucan Sam, Yosemite Sam,
Mhm.
but not Yukon Sam.
Wescally Wabbit.
All right, Brian, we can go on. Brian? Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Go ahead, Theresa.
Sandy, can you take over? I'll be right back. Okay? Be right back.
All right. He wore green in my past, and Hermie
Bye.
the dentist, the elf, wore blue.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Theresa. Now, the reason why this real image is green is because, well, actually, I'm going to explain it later. We're gonna go on, Brian.
Yeah.
According to the official description, he wears blue now, and I don't remember the blue at all.
What was it to you? What color was it?
It was green.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mandanimal. Mandanimal said that on Freaky Friday, a caller remembered Yukon Sam, not Cornelius. They Googled it, and Google had both names.
Wait, he wears both green and blue?
Yeah, that's the problem. So if you watch the movie, he now wears both. It switches from blue to green as the movie progresses. Now, here's the thing. Apparently, they've spliced together two different versions of this movie, and that's why there's blue and green. But the thing is, they spliced it before I was born. Like, not even like when I was a kid. Before I was born, it's been spliced like this. And I've only ever seen him in green. So it's still a change. That's just a man's excuse. That, oh, well, they spliced it. That's why you're. No, it was always green. It was never blue. And then I found something that confirmed for me that this is a Mandela effect. Why is there him in both colors at the same time? No. He's in both blue and green. That's not right at all. That's just a mess.
Yeah, I think
So no,
you're right,
it's
Sandy. I
definitely
think
a
it was
change.
green. Come to think of it, it was not. It was
It
never
was-
blue.
It was never blue for me. Regardless if you remember blue or green, do you remember his clothes changing color halfway through the show? Because now it does. I don't.
What color was Hermie's outfit? Was it green or blue?
I don't remember Yukon Sam, obviously, after all I just said, but I'm sorry.
No, I said
Mandela.
Hermie. Hermie. The one, the
Hermie
elf
wears
who wanted
blue.
the guy who wanted to
Yeah.
be a dentist.
Let me ask. Yes. Guys, do you remember Yukon Sam? Because it was always Yukon Cornelius for me. We're looking at the residue of the green right now.
Yeah, I wish I could
Like I
answer
said,
it.
I'm not saying it's not a change. Like maybe there was a reality where it was Yukon Sam, but I could also say that maybe they're thinking of Yosemite Sam. I don't know, because of the Y word. But
Or maybe it's
honestly,
both,
I've never
because-
heard of Yukon Sam before.
Maybe Yukon Sam wore the blue, and Yosemite wore the green.
Maybe. Hey, that's an idea. In another reality, he was blue and Yukon Sam. And for me, he was always Yukon Cornelius in green. That could be it.
Because he's like, he has two different names now, and he has two different color clothing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just not affected by that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know either name.
Shelby says Sam does sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah, this one that if I had watched it, it would have been in like grade school. And I mean, I
Wait
was
a minute.
really,
Is his name Yukon Sam Cornelius? Let me look that up. Let me look up Sam Cornelius. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Well, his name definitely wouldn't be Sam because the snowman's name is Sam.
Sam the Snowman.
Let me tell you the hits I'm getting. You ready? How is Yukon Cornelius related to Yosemite Sam? It's actually a Google search result. But the snowman in the beginning of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, his name is Sam. Sam the Snowman.
Oh, it's not Frosty.
That's what I said. I know Toucan Sam, Yosemite Sam, but not Yukon Sam. But I don't know, like I said. But if his name was Sam, then the snowman needed a different name too. Because they're not going to name them both Sam.
Yeah, apparently Teresa got a phone call.
I believe you, man animal. I'm just not affected by it.
So I guess she'll be done with her phone call in a few minutes, so she'll join back in with us in a little bit.
Yep. Brian, you want to go on to the current reality picture so we can move on to a different folder? Oh.
You guys-
It isn't
I
there?
went through them all. That was all the images.
Oh, what the heck? There should be another picture. All right, well, it was just more of Sam, and I'm calling him Sam now. More of Yukon Cornelius in the blue, so we don't really need to see it. It's okay.
Oh my word. Sorry, my son logged.
Esther, you want to read one?
Oh, yeah, I could try to do that. My son logged me into gaming stuff, so now I'm getting all kinds of notifications. Sorry.
Okay.
You want to talk about this Dean Martin, Silver Bells?
Ooh, silver bells.
Sure.
Who found this one?
That's a rewind, isn't it? I did a long time ago. 1 or 2 years ago.
Oh, it's a rewind.
Yeah, that's definitely
Okay,
a rewind.
here we
You
go.
can tell just by the graphics.
Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yes, now I can. See if I can read it. All right, Dean Martin, Silver Bells, Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. There we go. Hear them blank. Soon it will be Christmas Day. You guys see in the
says
chat?
she's coming back, but she might have to leave again.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's a different time for her. So, silver bells, ring-a-ling, hear them blank. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Well, we got sing, ding, sing. I have think, sing. So far.
I'm going to have to go back and see what kind of residue they found. Because I'm seeing Yukon Sam the Snowman. Like they're putting stuff together. Yukon Sam the Snowman. Like I'm trying to find residue of Yukon Sam and I'm not finding it. Instead, I'm finding Yukon Sam the Snowman. Like I'm really curious about this one now. I really want to find residue. Shelby just changed their answer to ring. Man Animal says ring, remember it as an irritatingly dumb lyric. Yeah, ring-a-ling. Brian, you can go on. We have answers in the chat.
Okay, I remember Ring. What is it now? Hear them sing.
Sing.
Well,
Bells don't sing in my past.
Bells don't
It
sing.
was always ring for me. Yeah, it was always ring for me. Never sing.
Wasn't Dean Martin the same guy who messed up the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song, or was that someone else?
No, he is the one that messed that up too. But he does sing ring in the second stanza. When he's like, the second time he sings ring. But the first time he sings sing, and I've never heard it is sing before. Teresa's backstage, Brian.
I remember hear them ring. I don't remember hear them sing.
No, I've never heard it sing.
What's going on with Dean Martin?
Well,
Maybe
Dean Martin.
Residual lyrics.
It's not even just Dean Martin. It's like Disney and I were talking today. Every Christmas song, they're all changing.
It's just like the 12 Days of Christmas. True love gave to me, or true love sent to me. And it does make a difference. It was gave to me, and now it's sent.
Mm-hmm.
That bugs the crap out of me every time I hear that song.
No way, man. Danimal heard the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that I covered in Five Below, where kids shop. Like, oh, no. Oh, my God.
No.
That's horrible. I'm sorry. Teresa, he couldn't get you backstage until he was done the presentation.
Teresa, hey, where'd you go?
Hey, I'm here. Sorry, I had to leave. I might have to leave again, but just give you a warning. I'll come right back, okay? All right?
All right.
Sorry. I'll just give you a warning, like, I gotta go. Okay. But I'm here for now. Do you have what I can do, Sandy?
Go for it. It's in the rewind.
At Christmas Rewind, have you ever seen a Christmas tree under the sea? What? When? What?
You know what this is. You know what this is. Don't be. It's not that.
Huh?
Just read. It's okay.
Okay. It's beautiful. Okay, next.
That's art. That's just an artwork.
Oh, okay. The Christmas tree. Oh, yeah, this one. The Christmas tree tube worm stands between 3 and 4 centimeters tall. Lives between 2 and 20. I'm sorry, the writing was so little. 20 and 30 years. And once it finds a place to live, it will usually stay put for life. Did you find that one, or did I find this one?
No, I found this one. This is
wow, amazing. They come in so many colors, single, double, and multicolored. And they usually live in pairs or little colonies on a coral. The majority of the worm is burrowed into the coral, while its appendage that looks like the tree allows the worm to breathe and eat. That is so weird.
Well,
check that out.
You see how fast they move. Here's the video. Brian, no sound.
Brian, video, mute.
Wow, they're fast.
Wow. Fast. What the heck?
That's how fast they hide.
Oh my God. They are very sensitive to movement and light to protect them from predators. If they suspect danger, they retract. Oh, I can't read the bottom of that.
Flash. Into
Wow.
the coral in a flash.
Wow. Amazing. In
Merry
recent
Christmas,
years, they have become a popular addition to the saltwater aquariums. But they were new to me in 2018. Are these new for you too? Wow. They look like little trees, Sandy.
They do.
Wow.
They're pretty.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They look like little, yeah.
You want to
Beautiful.
take one home? You want to take one of those home with
If I
you?
had a saltwater tank.
Okay, side note. Hey, Theresa.
Their nicknames, the Elvis worm. That's funny. Is that Elvis? Yes. They are shaped like worms. They aren't shaped like worms, and they are neither iridescent or holographic rainbow. Either.
They are either iridescent or holographic rainbow.
I can't read tonight. Okay. Next.
That's all. I'm just pointing out these new worms that are not worms. They don't look like worms. And they're literally like unicorn skin and holographic rainbow. And that's insane to me.
That's crazy. Wow.
Hey, Lurk Learner. Lurk Learner's on a delay. Lurk Learner's back with the Santa with the white trim.
Oh, okay.
Lurk Learner, remember, was ankle length over the boots, red with white trim.
Wow. Okay. All right. What's next?
And so's wait, hold on for a second. Okay, no, sorry. I thought somebody else was behind, but it's just Lurk Learner.
All right, moving on.
I just saw Captain Kirk in the chat. Welcome, Captain Kirk.
Hey, welcome. Snowflakes have changed for Sandy, and I'm curious if they've changed for you too.
Mm-hmm.
True or false? Snowflakes, while they look very unique, come in
6.
What's that? 6 basic shapes, and the drill is false.
No. If false, please explain why you say false.
Oh, okay.
So, guys, true or false? Snowflakes come in 6 basic shapes. They can all look different, but they come in 6 basic shapes. True or false? And if you say false, explain, please.
Oh, I don't know this one. I just thought there's many, many, many different shapes. For me. I heard there's not one.
They're all unique. They're all unique, but
for me.
Are they all basically like those patterns that you're looking at?
I'd say yes. I would say yes.
Okay, Eddie, give me the reason.
Snowflakes have changed for me, and I'm curious.
Brian's got to stay here. Just stay here.
Stay here, Brian.
Sorry, my mouse died on me, and I just woke it back up.
You're just getting mouse.
I noticed. We noticed. We saw. No,
Okay.
That's not what I mean. I don't mean about no 2 snowflakes are identical. I don't mean that.
Oh.
That's not what I mean. They can have the same basic shape and still be completely different from one another.
Can I change
That's
to
not
the
what
next
I
slide?
mean.
Next.
No, stay here. No.
Nope.
There's only one answer. Well, now it's too late.
Please.
Next. No.
Might as well. All right. Go. Just go to the next
Okay.
one. Forget it.
Go ahead. We got a long way to go, too, and it's getting late. Go ahead. Next, Brian. False. There are, does that say 35 basic shapes of snowflakes? But it's not the number that has me calling Mandela effects. The shapes they can now be a real issue for me. Whoa, wait till you see this, guys. Go ahead, Brian. I have always known snowflakes to be flat flakes, but according to scientists, they can be some crazy shapes like needles, cylinders, I'm not going to even. What's this word? Tetrahedrons? What's that word, Sandy?
Tetrahedrons.
Tetrahedrons.
Yeah, I'm not going to even try that word. Cups, bullets, and arrowheads, to name a few. No way. So you're saying snowflakes are all these weird shapes now?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that has to do with all the
That's
like
needed.
30 different cloud types we have now.
And while some are still flat flakes shaped, many are three-dimensional with humidity and other weather conditions affecting how the snowflake forms. Wow.
I have to mute a second. Silas just flew the door open.
Okay. He misses you. Are these shapes or even the number of shapes possible new for you too? Wow. Nakaya diagram. Where'd you find the diagram, Sandy? Okay. All right. Next, Brian. And here's some different shapes. Yes, these are real shapes of snowflakes. Superman. Look at the one on the second row, all the way to the right. Looks like a Superman flake.
I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I heard you can like actually preserve a snowflake in a prism. Like I heard you can put it in a prism. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yes, I'm with Adam for Christ. That's the main Mandela effect for me. They were always flat. Adam for
Yep.
Christ says they've never been 3D images, always flat for me, and that's the problem. And
Now they are.
that
Wow.
diagram was showing different temperatures that create different shapes. That's what
No.
the diagram was. So I was at the door. So these are
Wow.
actual images under microscope of different snowflakes. The one on the right is a cup. The one on the left is needles and flowers and all sorts of crazy stuff.
That's crazy. They're pretty. More shapes and sizes.
These are not. There's actually a whole research lab where they can create snowflakes in the lab and take microscopic pictures of them.
That's nuts.
This was from a science documentary.
Wow.
I'm muting up. Silas is drinking.
Okay, go ahead. All right. And that's it, Brian, for the snowflakes? Great find, Sandy. All right.
Yeah, good.
Moving on.
Sandy.
Yep.
Let's talk about We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Let's talk about that one.
All right. You want me to do it?
No, it's
sure.
Brian's. He can do it.
Oh, Brian, it's yours. I'll mute up. Go ahead.
No, Brian, you do it.
I'll discuss this one then.
All right, I'll mute.
Okay. So I was listening to this song, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." They typically play it at the end of every movie that you watch. You know, because we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, right? But I have to ask you: is it good tidings we bring to you, or glad tidings?
Brian, you're just supposed to read the slide and not say the word.
Brian, read it.
Okay, G blank blank D tidings.
There you go.
Bring to you. Fill in the blanks.
I know the answer. Can I say it when I remember?
Hold on. Wait till the chat. We want to hear from the chat.
All right.
We want to hear from you guys. What do you remember? Anyone? And keep in mind, this could be one of those variation effects where there's like two different.
Well, I'm going to get into that.
song.
I have this is a full presentation. I'm going to explain it all. But in the chat, we have High Pockets with Glad. Jeff Zanzibar, good.
What? Glad.
What?
Amanda Animal is good. Les Flyboy is good. Adam for Christ is good. Ed Hen is good.
Can we say what we remember now?
No, because like I said, last Flyboy, they're creating these flakes in the lab just by changing temperature and humidity. That's all they got to change. And they can create every single one of the shapes. All right,
What's
Brian,
the
you can
answer?
go on because the next one's another question. Next one's
All
another
right.
question.
I also want to ask.
I want to ask.
Okay, it's probably not an ME, but Sandy's singing it wrong her whole life. But we bring to you and your blank, your K blank.
So blank tidings we bring to you and your blank. What do you remember? So Jeff Zanzibar remembers king with a G. And Mandanimal remembers kin, no G. Anyone else? Eddie said gold tidings, Brian.
Oh, that's funny.
The Apple Man says king, and Adam for Christ says kin, and Eddie says kind. To you and your kind. That's horrible. Ed is guessing kin.
If that ain't racist. To you and your kind. That's messed up.
Oh, that was good. That was so good, though. That was a good joke. And Shelby's
Right,
not sure. We can go on. There's a lot more to this. This one's
is anybody snowed in?
Let's go.
Is anybody snowed in like this picture right now? Anybody experiencing
Esther
snow
probably
like that?
is.
Who?
Esther, are you?
Esther, are you getting snow?
Not too bad. It's not too bad today. It's just like really icy. As long as you're careful. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like 16 degrees out here earlier, so it was not ideal for me. If you want to go ice skating out in the parking lot.
We're supposed to get the highs in the 70s here in Alabama. We're supposed to get 70s on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow, but we'll see if the weatherman's right.
All right.
Well,
Brian,
as for the first part, we have only ever known the song to be "Good Tidings We Bring." So there's the lyric right there in front of you. So some of them and the lyrics are actually saying "King" to you and your king with a G.
Yeah.
So in the second part,
I was in choir all through elementary school, all through high school. I don't. Maybe it's only Catholics sing king. I don't know, but we've always sang king.
The second part, it was only ever king. Yep. And in Sandy's memory, now I've only sang this song pretty recently, within the last probably 10 years. And I thought as a child I heard king maybe, but like now I've always been hearing kin, like kinfolk, but I know it doesn't really make sense, does it? I mean,
well, we're going to get into the Manteus where they do make sense. They both make sense, but go on. Keep going.
The classic
now, this is what you
song,
told me. This is what the top is what is the reason, the actual reason where you first noticed it, because that's what you told me. And that's what I researched. But go on.
The classic version of the song by Frank Sinatra. So, did he write this song, or he sang it originally?
No, he just sang it.
Okay.
He just sang it. He didn't write it.
I don't think he wrote any songs, did he?
So he says, glad tidings we bring to you and your kin, which sounds completely wrong to us.
Mm-hmm.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin.
I find it funny
Wow.
they said like over half of people still sing this wrong in 2021. Yeah, because it's a Mandela effect.
Wow. It's never been king.
So according to the internet, both good and glad tidings are used at the singer's discretion. But king is never. It's always been kin. So here we go with the man's-excuse.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Brian, go back.
I'm sorry.
All right. The man's-excuse is that we mishear king because it rhymes with bring. And while kin does make sense, as in Merry Christmas to you and your family, I have always believed the king to be Jesus, Christ the King. It's always been king for me.
So the answer to the first part of that was we wish you. Oh, wow. My autocorrect. No.
So let's stay here because I have to explain it. This website is asking people to fill in the blank for a contest. And the answers, I swear it's like 50-50. Is that 50-50 for you guys? Does that look like 50-50? King
It
and
looks
kin?
roughly.
Yeah.
What about that? I remember it's kin. I don't remember ever singing it king.
I've never sang it as kin. Always king. And again, I thought we were referencing Jesus Christ. Christ the King.
There's a lot of versions that say glad tidings, and I remember good tidings.
Yeah, there's glad tidings everywhere. And a lot of pickles for some reason.
Pickle Rick!
You're making me hungry for pickles.
Great. Sounds so wrong.
Oh man! All right. Let's see. So, what do we have here? We
So
have
you're going to
glad
start seeing
tidings
a
in the
mix.
top left. The Charlie Brown Christmas
And kin.
says good tidings. And kin.
So you're going to see glad and kin, good and kin. Then you're going to see good and king and glad and king. It's all mixed up and all messed up.
I can't believe it's one of those misheard lyrics. That's what they're claiming. It's a misheard lyric. I mean,
they're claiming, but again, look at the top left. Glad tidings bring to you and your king. So it's got the king, but it's got glad. Like it's all mixed up. This is definitely a Mandela effect. I'm calling it. This is definitely a change.
hey, the lyrics right there. If you look at it, it says king.
Mm-hmm.
The tidings we bring to you and your king. Bizarre.
And there it is, the misheard lyric.
It still says good tidings.
I used to read it inside the Daily Missal, it was called. We used to have books with all the songs in it that we would read and that we would sing from in church for choir.
There's residue here. All of it.
Yeah, there's a ton of residue.
King. Good time. There's residue for good and there's residue for king. And that's it for that one.
Yep. Well, you want to stick on the song pattern and go to Oh Holy Night? Because I'm really curious if they remember here.
Yeah, we can do that one.
And this is you, Sandy, right?
Sandy, is this one yours? Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. They all are. The only one that's not is the one that's marked you and Theresa.
Esther, are you finding effects as much anymore? Like, or have you kind of stopped finding them?
I found a few. So I know Sandy and I talked about a couple of them. Someone actually flip-flopped for me, which is a song change, and then immediately flipped right back. And then, like, a lot of the song changes I find are like songs that most people don't know. Like, they're not mainstream songs. A lot of like Ring-a-ling songs have changed for me, which they do get Good Mythical Morning, where they're huge deniers of the Mandela effect, which is where I first heard about the Mandela effect, which is actually, I looked it up, and they did a show March, I believe it's 17th, 2016 is when they did their Mandela effect video. And that's when I had first heard about it. But they were convincing, and they were like, "Oh, it's not real. You're just misremembering."
Wait, hold on. So
That's
you've been
all it
affected.
is.
When was your waking moment? When did you get affected?
Well, I didn't actually wake up till 2018, but I'd heard about it, but I didn't really. They said they're like, "Oh, it's just misremembering. It's just that's all it is." So I never looked into it. I didn't even retain what the effect was called. It was just like, oh, just fluffed it off and moved on. Because I said they presented the argument as though we just misremembered all of these things. And I was
that
like,
would be
okay.
why the spike was in August for Shane Dawson and not in March for Good Mythical Morning. Because Shane Dawson
Yeah, it was weird
presented
because I know
it
Good
as
Mythical Morning they have like, yeah, that could be why, because
Good Mythical Morning what?
they
Yeah.
oh yeah, well I was gonna say that they had a lot of followers. I think they had like 5 or 6 million people, but yeah, the
10.
fact that they did present it as it's not real. Yeah, it was they were putting the damper on it. And it's funny because I found so much residue on their show. So
Oh yeah, they are affected, even though but they think they're just misremembering. So, all right, guys. Oh, Holy Night has changed for me.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a low battery alert, so I may have to leave the chat. I may not be able to see the chat. Okay, giving you a heads up. If my battery dies and I have to switch to the iPad, then I won't be able to see the chat.
Okay, so we're talking about Oh Holy Night. That's the next one.
So, next slide. All right, guys. Long lay the world in sin and blank pining till he appeared. What's the blank? What do you remember the blank? Long lay the world in sin and blank pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth, his worth, its worth, its worth. What do you guys remember?
I'd have to look it up, and I know that's wrong. I can't do that.
There's going to be some surprise people in the chat when I show my residue. So, man, Danimal says error. Jay Thomas says error. Ed Hen is totally guessing with long. Last Flyboy does not know.
Shelby doesn't know either. This is my favorite Christmas song.
I used to sing this again in choir, reading it from the book, and it's wrong. Anyone else? I'm gonna ask Theresa. Theresa, what do you remember?
I like the one that I like the Christmas song. Huh?
I was saying. What were you saying?
What's
I like
Sandy?
I like the one that's fall on your knees. I'll hear the angel voices. Is that Oh Holy Night?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Fall on your knees.
Fall on your
Adam
knees.
for Christ
I'll hear the angel voices.
Error. Man. I am from a different reality from all those people in the chat.
Unfortunately, I agree with them too.
What's
I
the
know.
answer?
It's
I've
totally
never
wrong
sang
to
it
me.
with error. It was just error. Like, because you just, I didn't pronounce the error. Like, it didn't sound right, but it was just air opining. That's the way I always
Okay,
sang it.
Ryan, go on.
Error?
And I know both
Okay.
verses. I know the first and last
For
verse.
me,
I don't know, guys. I don't know this one, and I can't remember. What's the choices?
it was always ever pining.
And what is it now?
Error. So
Error? Oh, that sounds weird.
So what they're doing is,
Error.
for me, it was long lay the world in sin and constant pining till he appeared. And now it's read as long lay the world in sin and error, pining for him to appear.
Yeah, sin and
Do you understand
error.
how the
Error.
sentences changed?
Wow. Yeah.
So did I, Mandanimal, for 12 years. 12 years I did. And it was always ever for me. No, not error, ever. Error is so foreign to me, I can't even describe it. Like I said, it's moving the meaning. Error belongs with sin now, before ever belonged with till he appeared. So here is current reality of error.
It's weird because I've never sang it any other way except air opining.
And I've never sang it any other way but ever. And here's the residue. And it's not like a mishearing. Ev sounds a lot different than
Oh yeah, those are two totally
Ever.
different words.
Ever. You hear that z sound. There's a lot of ever pining. And constant pining till he appeared.
Oh, I'm definitely
That's how I
gonna.
always read it.
Listen. I'm definitely gonna have to listen up when I'm in church. I'm going.
Going to mass?
I guess we're going. We're going tomorrow night.
A lot of people do the night before, don't they?
This
Yeah,
has been the lyrics since
the night one.
Wow.
Lyric learner. This has been the lyrics since the 1600s. Oh wait, that may have been the other song. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna have to listen to this song.
Yeah.
I love this song. We actually sang this at the Christmas candlelight that we did at my church. So
Did you guys ever go
there's no
caroling?
comments, Jay.
No.
Did you guys ever go caroling? I went caroling for the first time this evening.
No.
oh, it's been a while since I've been caroling.
Ed, choir was after school. I had to volunteer for that. That wasn't in school.
Wow.
Let's talk about this major award here. I guess it's the leg lamp. Is that right?
Yes, that one's Sandy.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a major award.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It still is.
It says Fragile on the box.
This one I found before. Remember part of it?
Yeah, we talk about it. Go ahead, Theresa. You can read.
The Christmas movie tradition, A Christmas Story, has changed again.
What is it this time?
A couple years ago, I myself noticed the lampshade on the leg lamp has changed from red to gold. And now when you look at it, now this is residue of it being red. And now when you look at it, now it's yellow. It's like a yellow gold. But Sandy found yet another change to do with this movie. And this is the tradition to watch this movie every year, which I will.
Well, before
sometime
you
this
say
week.
that, I added more residue.
Oh, thank you. And I remember the shade being red, but now it's, what is it, Brian? Like yellow gold? Yellow?
Yeah, yellow gold.
Yellow. And Sandy found yet another change with this lamp.
Well, no, we're not there yet. The next image is
Oh.
what Brian was talking about. Go on, Brian.
Go ahead, Brian.
Which one?
Next.
Next slide. This is just residue of it being red. We also covered the A changing in fragility or fragile, whatever you want to call it, on the box that the lamp arrived in. Look at the A.
Teresa, you're breaking up
It
really bad.
looks. Sorry, is that better?
Yeah.
The better?
And also,
Okay.
it says his end up, not this end up. His.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this end up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the T, unless it fell off the box. Yeah, it looks like his end up. Okay,
Even
go
the
ahead.
D is
Visual messaging, huh?
the D is covered
Yeah,
up
look at-
too. Like
Yeah,
like, the A is supposed to have that cutout, and the D doesn't have.
look at the
cutout either.
D. Yeah, you're right. The D is filled in and the P is filled in. So I imagine this is residue, Sandy?
No, this is current reality. It's red. Look at all the
Oh,
his
okay.
ends up. His end up.
Yes.
His end up.
Yes.
And look at the A, the weird
And the
triangle
B's.
shaped A.
Yeah.
Yeah, yet again with those inverted A's that
And
don't look
there's
like
Duplicate
B's.
there.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it's
yes,
almost
is
like
residue.
subliminal messaging, like, you know what that means. You know, with that nice leg that's in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy,
Mm-hmm.
that one image on the middle row on the left,
Uh-huh.
it says his end up.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it-
yeah, Jay
that-
Thomas. I
But
found that
that's not
one.
what this. But that's not what this is residue for. This is just residue for the A.
Okay.
Yep. This year,
some of them
Sandy
do say
noticed
this.
something.
Sorry, go on.
This year, Sandy noticed something off. Where did now this is a question for all you guys. Where did the leg stop at the top? Number 1, above the knee. Number 2, mid-thigh. Number 3, the butt cheek.
So where did the lampshade
Yeah.
start? Did the
Start.
lampshade start above the knee, mid-thigh, or at the butt cheek? What do you remember?
What do you remember? Let's see
In
what
the
they
movie.
said. Let's go to. What do you guys remember? Jeff Zanzibar said 3. Shelley Norwood said mid-thigh.
2.
Mananimal says what skirt? The lampshade.
The lampshade.
Lampshade. We call it a skirt because it looks like a skirt, but it's not.
High pocket says 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mandanimal is just kidding.
Jai Thomas said mid-thigh.
2.
Ed Hen, yep. Mid-thigh. Adam for Christ, number 2. Okay. You guys are doing good.
I'd say number 2.
Okay.
I'd say 2.
Mandani Mel says mid-thigh.
I remember seeing
agree.
the knee, and like the thing was a little above the knee, but it wasn't much higher than the knee though. Like
Yeah.
where-
Well, get ready to be shocked, everyone. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show them. It's crazy. Dan believes a lampshade is shorter than it used to be, which I agree with that, but the leg never had a butt in my past.
No, it never had a butt.
It's got a butt now. It's
What the heck?
flashing its butt. Look.
No, that is not right. That is
Yeah,
not
the
right.
butt is now there. It popped in out of somewhere.
Oh my word!
Look
I
at
don't remember.
the butt was never there.
Was the
Mm-mm.
butt there?
Oh, not for me. I think I would remember seeing a butt in this movie. That's kid friendly.
Cheeky lamp.
Cheeky lamp. Yep.
Yeah.
High pockets and nope. Yeah, guys, this is Sandy found this one, and this one is huge to me. And I was like, no way. I've seen this movie. I can't count how many times, and the butt was never there. I can tell you that. And I'm in my 50s.
Yeah, that's definitely way too high because it was definitely lower.
With the shade,
Yeah, look at that. The
longer,
butt. The butt.
you wouldn't see the leg without the stockings, but now you see the thigh.
They want to show the butt off.
The skin above it.
With the shade longer, you wouldn't see the leg, yeah, without stockings, but now you see the thigh high band. Is that word band and skin above it? This is crazy, guys. I do have to say, this scene with Ralphie reaching up the leg makes a lot more sense now. He's reaching for the butt.
I hope that's not where the switch is.
I feel like they love sneaking adult material into kids' films. That's
exactly. And they do that. And even Disney, I'm sorry to say that, is also guilty of doing those Nintendos, if you know what I mean, adult stuff. A lot of Disney movies you're thinking are pure, they're not. Seriously, I was watching a video on that last week about saying that Disney is not 100% pure. That's all I'm going to say. And they showed examples. I was shocked. Oh, yeah. And of course,
if you read this next statement, Theresa.
I am. Of course, this fits in with the overtly perverse or sexualized reality that we found ourselves in. It's not my reality. Yeah, they're like pushing it. Yeah. They're pushing this, everywhere. Even the poor kids that are in elementary school that are so young, they're pushing it in the schools. And I was like in shock what they're showing now in these books. And that's all I'm going to say. And I won't go into any more details. But they're getting carried away in the schools. These kids should not be seeing some of this stuff at their young age. You know? That's all I'm going to say about that. And there's the golden shades that I don't remember. I remember red, and now look at them. They're like a yellow golden color. And like I said, I found this was it last year, Sandy? I found this, the red shades.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, weird. Sandy's gone. We lost Sandy, Brian.
Uh-oh.
She'll be back. But yeah, I did this one, and I did find this one originally, and it is still posted in my group somewhere, and I might repost it again for Christmas, just like a repost for people who didn't know about this, for the new people in my group. But anyhow, okay. Anyhow, back to the. What happened, Brian?
He was pulling me in. He has to make the folder go away so I can get back in here.
Oh, okay. All right, Brian. Back to it. Welcome back, Sandy.
Thanks. I can't see the chat anymore.
Oh my God. That butt. I'm telling you.
I had to move to the iPad.
You want to go back to the butt, Brian, where we were at? Back to the butt?
I almost sang a song, but then I realized, wait, we can't do that.
Yeah, copyrights, guys.
Which is really annoying.
I know, it is.
It's not like we're playing music or something. It's like
I know.
But, you know.
Yeah. Brian,
you didn't get to the residue.
Go ahead.
I'm at the residue right now. It's showing.
Go ahead. Bring it up.
You're not presenting, Brian.
You're not presenting.
How am I not presenting? Hang on,
we don't see nothing.
Yeah, we just see our faces.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and present.
I knew enough of that in the mirror.
And here we go without the butt. I don't know how you found these, Sandy, but awesome. Well, except for the color is wrong for me. Should be red. But if you look, there's no butts hanging out. And that's what we're referring to. And there's my red on the left.
And Dan pointed out, like, if you notice, the lampshade even looks longer. Like, it's thinner at the top.
Yeah. Agreed.
A lot of them.
Yep.
Just a reminder, guys, if you're saying anything, I can't see the chat at all. Like, I'm gonna have to rely on other people to see the chat because I can't do it.
I can read in my StreamYard here what they're saying. Adam for Christ said there was never part of a Heine for me either. Jeff says we're living in an evil timeline. Mandani Mall said they were in Dad's home office all year round. Ed Hens has told y'all did. That's the Sir Mix-a-Lot lamp. Jeff Zanzibar. So, yeah. Yep. All right.
I think we pretty much covered almost all of it. Sandy, am I
Are you
missing
sure?
anything here?
There's just one more.
Which
One more folder,
Yep, the one that she said to save for last.
Okay.
and we're on the last folder, everyone. Yay! Right, Sandy, Esther.
Yep.
Yes, I'm hoping that. I'm curious what everybody remembers after we started.
right.
We're going full circle here.
I think
Full
we
circle.
need to do that song "Oh Holy Night" all together. What do you think? The four of
No,
us.
Brian, I have people sleeping. I can't sing.
Oh, you can't
Sandy
sing.
can wake people up. Brian, you can sing it if you want. Go ahead.
What about you, Esther? Can you sing it? Can you belt it out?
You and Esther sing. You have better voices than I do. You two sing
But
it.
just keep in mind, you could get a copyright for that.
Yeah, Brian, don't do it. You might get a
Not for
copyright.
"Oh Holy Night" for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That one's like since the 16th century.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
It came out like a really long time ago.
Sandy, do you want to do this one?
My hymnals are not copyrighted, I think. I know that's in my church hymnal.
No, well, so that's the thing. If they have relatives, you know what I'm saying? It can pass down because it's only from 1847.
I don't know. Copyrights typically last 10 years unless they're renewed.
That's what I'm saying. What if it went to the family? I'm looking it up.
Do you want me to read this one?
Let's let Esther read this one. Just
It is
Yeah, go
public
ahead.
domain. You are free to sing it. You are free to sing it. It is free. It is public domain.
okay, good.
Why don't you end the show with the song?
But Theresa,
Yeah.
we want you to sing too with us.
I don't know all the words.
Oh Holy Night.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Guys, that is a hard song to sing. I just want to give you guys a heads up.
yeah, you're gonna have to sing me the
Well, I
words,
don't-
Brian.
No, the notes are hard.
Yeah, I
Guys,
can't do that.
Let's finish
The
out, guys.
end note in-
Let's finish out this Mandela effect, and then you can close the show with that. How's that?
Yeah, Brian, have fun.
So, all right, guys. What color or colors does Santa wear on his annual flight to deliver toys around the world? Now, I know I showed you something in the beginning, but humor me. What color or colors does Santa wear? And I need someone to look at the chat because I can't see it. See what they're saying.
I'm looking. Last Flyboy says red and white and black.
Just the main suit color. You don't tell me the cuffs and everything. Just the main
Red and
suit
white,
color.
Lurk Learner. Jeff Zanzibar says red and white. Okay, anybody else? Waiting for it to pop up.
So the answers for them
Pink
would
and
be
purple,
red.
right?
Red and white trim, Shelby Norwood. Thank you. Anybody else? I agree with you guys. Red and white.
Just
Should be
red.
and white.
Just red. Just say red. Red is fine. That's all we're looking for is the red part.
Mandani Moss says very challenging high notes.
That's
Red,
what I
white,
agree with.
Mandani Mall, red and white.
Chartreuse. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. How about flesh?
No. But yeah.
Orange
All right,
and
we can go
brown
on.
and purple, right?
Hot,
we can
red
go
and
on.
white. High pockets
Yeah,
says red
purple,
and white.
right? The,
Rainbow. He wears rainbow.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, not that. We're not going to go that far, but let's go.
Lurk Learner says chartreuse. LOL. Perfect.
Brian, you can go on.
Yeah, go ahead. It's like 10 o'clock, right?
I am sad to report that Santa has now become a victim of what I have dubbed the variation effect.
No.
Yeah, go on, Brian. I have seen Santa as Father Christmas wear green before, but for the most part, Santa has always worn red and white in my past. Go on, Brian. History now claims that Santa has worn red, green, blue, and even yellow. But as you can see here, there's also pink and purple. So messed up, I can't.
See, I was right.
There is
Well,
even red and blue, black, or brown, which is odd, and red and blue at the same time, which is even weirder. I don't get this.
He's
There's
a
a
4th
lot
of
of
July Santa.
yeah. Well, there's a lot of old ones where Santa's wearing blue pants with a red jacket, or green pants with a red jacket, or brown pants with a red jacket. This is so bizarre to me. I can't. And even stranger, I'm finding Santa with symbols all over his suit. The older Santa. Okay, Brian.
There was a variation.
By the way, in case you guys are wondering,
Mhm.
you know, Saint Nicholas was a real man. He was a bishop living in the 3rd century.
Yes.
So he was living in modern day Turkey.
And Father Christmas in England is different from St. Nicholas, but now they've merged them since we're more worldly now and more connected. Have you ever seen these colors before? With the exception of the old style Santa occasionally wearing green, I've never seen this much variation in his suit. Have you? Because I haven't. I have no idea what the chat's saying again, but I have never seen pinks and yellows and blues. This is just weird. And purple.
So Jay Thomas says, never seen anything but red and white. Last flyboy, he's rich. He has a wardrobe.
Yeah.
That's color-coded witchcraft, red, blue. That's why you see it in shows, album covers, and movies, talk shows so often, game shows. Man Danny says Smurf.
Yeah, except all of these colors can be found in old stuff. Old dolls, cards. All of these colors go back before game shows and stuff like that, which is weird.
I mean, for me, I learned that why he's red and white is because Coca-Cola had an image, and that's the one that we kind of stuck with here in America is
Right.
Coca-Cola.
But the history states that before that he was green. Or that, well, I should say that's the history used to state. Now it states it's all these colors, green, yellow, blue, stuff like that.
I mean, I didn't do a lot of like research about like any of, but yeah, I mean, I've only seen like green, I think, as far as I remember before then. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't be 100% certain in my past he wasn't different colors. Just that I just know that thing about Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
She collected Coca-Cola, so she knew she would.
But
like,
see, that's not true either because, well, Brian, you need to go. You need to go on to the residue so I can explain what they're saying. So you can see there's older stuff than Coca-Cola. There are older things than Coca-Cola where he's depicted as red.
Yeah.
So it's not just Coca-Cola. That must be just like he was standardized as red with Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Yeah, it might have been a publicity thing. There were Coca-Cola was trying to get all the credit too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were like, ooh, because look at what we did, you know, because I know they had some like old artwork and stuff with Coca-Cola. How long has they been around? I don't even know.
18 something.
Yeah, so I mean it's been around a little while. But yeah, I don't think it was but I don't think they did it right away though. It must have been later.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I got a question.
Yeah.
How far back does the Santa go with Coca-Cola? When did Coca-Cola start the tradition of the Santa?
That. We don't know, Theresa. We were just saying that.
I thought maybe there would be something I could look up.
Might be the early 1900s, but
I'm going to look it up, okay?
I'm going to say like 1930s or 40s.
Hold on,
Brian,
I'm going to look it up.
On. While she's doing that, Brian, go on. There's more stuff here. There's a lot of slides.
More residue.
No, it's showing you all the green and like
That was
Oh,
a
the green.
joke.
and the blue and the yellow and all the other colors.
Surprised it's not brown.
Okay, Brian, keep going. There's blue.
Oh my God, guys, are you there?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
According to this is a little tidbit of information. The Coca-Cola Company began its Christmas advertising in the 1920s with shopping-related ads in the magazines like the Saturday Evening Post. The first Santa ads used a strict-looking Claus in the vein of Thomas Nast. In 1930s, artist Fred Miz.
Theresa, we
Uh-oh.
lost you. That's what I said, 1930s or 40s. They
Yeah.
standardized the red. All right,
Yeah.
Brian, go on. Teresa apparently dropped out somehow. So here's purples and pinks.
I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
here
just
you
heard
are.
you now.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Teresa, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. I was letting you talk.
Oh no, we're saying finish. We're just now hearing you again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
From
Shoot.
the 30s, from the 1930s, like I said, 30s or 40s. They
Yeah.
standardized the red. But go on.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, is that it? Is that all you were gonna
Yeah,
read?
that's all I had. That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, so here's pinks and purples.
Hi, Michael Fun Team.
Okay, there's one more, I think. And for Esther, here's brown.
Yeah.
Brown and yellows.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine like the original would have, like Saint Nicholas would have worn whatever the priest people wore back then. I don't, because he was it's Saint Nicholas.
But again, he wasn't Saint Nicholas for everyone. In
Yeah.
England, it was Father Christmas.
Yeah.
And Father
Oh.
Christmas wasn't at the North Pole. It wasn't the same lore as ours.
Mhm.
They had a different lore. Children. Let me look it up because I don't know what the exact. I'm not from England, but I know it was different.
Are you guys familiar with the real story of Santa Claus?
No.
Like the real story of Saint Nick?
That's what I'm saying. It's not. Hold on, wait. Let me read something for a second.
Yeah, there's all different. I mean, it's been a long time. We did some research on Santa back, I would say almost 20 years ago now. Would have been 17 years ago, 18. Oh, at least 18 years ago. So it's hard to remember all that information.
Lapland. Wait, is it Lapland? Like he wasn't like Father Christmas didn't live in the North Pole. England, children in England grew up with a completely different history of their it was Father Christmas. It was not Saint Nick. It was not like they did say Santa Claus, but it wasn't Saint Nick. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know. A lot of this is I'm trying to think. I think it was Lapland. Does that sound right? I can't see the chat, so I don't know what the chat's saying. I think
Is
that
Santa Claus in any way similar to Santa Merute? Merit? How do you pronounce that? Muerte. That he's a werewolf where he's so sloppy with his prey that outfit's got it covered in blood, staining his white suit. Okay, Santa Claus.
yes,
That'd be
Lapland in Rove. And okay, so the official hometown of Santa Claus is there's an official hometown of Santa Claus in Lapland that you can visit. And that's where children in Europe believe Santa Claus to live. Lapland. Not the North Pole. And not Saint Nick. Just Father Christmas. So they have a whole different history. Like I said, it's merged now. But just 30, 40 years ago, like when we were kids, if we were growing up in England, we wouldn't be hearing about Santa Claus in the North Pole. We'd be hearing about Father Christmas in Lapland. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that, I don't know. That's why I think the symbols are there. It might be the English. Maybe Father Christmas in Lapland had symbols all over his suit. I don't know. I've never seen any of these suits before. It was always red. Except for, like I said, I've seen pictures of Father Christmas England in green. And that's it. But not other colors. And now there's all these other colors, and it's crazy. But Brian, if you want to tell the history of Saint Nick, what we grew up with, go for it.
Well, this is an article, NPR .org,
Mm-hmm.
and it's this guy Adam English. He did research, and he wrote a book about the saint who would be Santa Claus, the true life and trials of Nicholas of Myra. So it says here, if you celebrate Christmas, you may have found some presents under the tree, and you may believe those mysterious presents came from a jolly old man in a red suit. He has a lot of names, including Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, Sinterklaas, and Noel Baba, Papa Gigio, and of course Saint Nicholas. But believe it or not, Saint Nicholas was a real man. He was a bishop living in the 3rd century in what is now modern-day Turkey. Professor Adam English of Campbell University in North Carolina pieced together the life of Saint Nicholas in his new book. Okay, so it's just talking about it. So again, he oversaw a massive transition. Saint Nicholas oversaw a massive transition in the Christian faith, because you got to keep in mind this is 3rd century A.D. The Catholic Church was just forming at the time. They had the Council of Nicaea, the first ecumenical council. Legend has it that St. Nicholas slapped a famous heretic with his sandal. And English, the guy who wrote the book, says the story isn't true, but his bones show that he had a broken nose. So perhaps he did have a violent past, or perhaps he did get into a scuffle or two in his lifetime. English tells the writer here. But here's the thing. So English says as a young man, Nicholas inherited a large sum of money. Nicholas hears about a man in town with 3 daughters on the verge of destitution. So he bags up some gold, and in the middle of the night, he anonymously tosses the bag through the window. Nicholas repeats this act 2 more times so the family could use the money as dowries for the daughters. So English says later, legend adds that the window was locked. So Nicholas drops the bag down the chimney, where it lands in a stocking waiting by the fire to dry. And by the 12th century, nuns in France were making little gifts, leaving them on the doorsteps of children, signing them from St. Nicholas. None of this, however, was actually connected to Christmas or Christ's birth. In fact, St. Nicholas Day is celebrated on December 6th. So the writer of the book says that Santa Claus was initially introduced into the American culture in the early 19th century. Does that sound about right, Sandy? It was like early 1800s when Christmas was introduced to Americans.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was a combination of the day's proximity to Christmas and an effort by prominent New Yorkers to reclaim their European heritage. They were looking for roots, they were looking for traditions, he says. They turned to their Dutch heritage and Dutches to celebrate the Sinterklaas, or remember St. Nicholas. So the today's image of Santa Claus is very different from that of the original St. Nicholas of Myra. English says that he loves the stories of the jolly old man with rosy cheeks and a hearty laugh. but he wants to challenge us Americans to consider the true story behind St. Nick. To not only give gifts to our family, those we love and those we know, says English, but to reach beyond our family walls to those we don't know, who we don't love, and include them as well. So I wanted to really stress that this Christmas, as you celebrate Christmas, think about the ones that you don't know, you don't love, and include them too.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the end of the article, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's had a little special meaning toward the end there.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, heck,
I'm
I don't know half of you guys in the audience, but we're joined together because we know that we all have this, this thing. We're affected by the ME.
Mm-hmm.
We're all affected in some way.
Mm-hmm. We are.
Yeah.
Sandy, I love your cartoon character there.
Yeah, thanks. That's the iPad Hangout one that I had for. I'm going to be sending you some images to share. It's of Lapland. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. I'm quickly making a collage so you're not getting 1,000 images from me. Because like I said, Lapland is a place you can visit if you're rich and can get to Finland. I'll never get there. I can't fly because of my condition. But if you have kids and you celebrate Christmas, this is the ultimate trip. This is the Lapland that people in Europe grew up with. And Brian, I'm dropping those images in the chat right now, okay?
Okay.
You can actually, it'd be like taking an actual trip to the North Pole for us. Like if you could imagine taking kids to the North Pole, how magical that would be for them. Well, you can go to Finland and do that. They can meet Santa Claus and the reindeer and the elves. And we lost Teresa.
That's a place I hate to go.
Can't imagine how much it would cost to go there, though, and stay there.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Disney World, except for
Santa.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Santa's
That's
village.
beautiful.
I'd be going there with a baseball bat. I mean,
What?
What? What'd you just say? Esther.
Other way, Brian. Oh, there you go.
Wow. That really hit me
I don't
hard.
like Santa. I do not like Santa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why did you have bad memories of Santa?
Oh no, we need to celebrate him.
How old were you how old were you when you found out that it was really your parents?
I was 10.
We've never, ever, ever celebrated him. Ever. My parents told me right from the beginning.
Oh my goodness.
Same thing.
I found out being nosy looking out the window. I was like, oh, great. I was 10 years old. I remember. About 10 or 11.
This is this lie that we're all. I mean, it's not really.
It's a lie.
The magic of Christmas that we're supposed to. keep it a secret with our children until a certain age.
Yeah, but kids are getting smarter these days. I mean, I think they're finding out younger and younger about Santa, the disappointing fact.
Yeah,
It's the
we should have
internet,
given a
the
warning though.
internet.
I know it's late for us, but there are people listening to us all over the world. We probably should have given a warning before saying that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh,
oops,
spoiler
sorry,
alert.
kids. Sorry, kids, if you heard that. Oops.
Sorry, kids, spoiler alert.
We go back in time and
But the Lapland Santa, he's the real one.
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say. We never celebrated it because it's like, I didn't want to like spoiler alert. Because that's why my dad raised us. So
Hi, mustard seed of faith. Welcome.
Yeah, we watch these, delightful Christmas movies every year, right?
So many of them.
We get in the mood of Christmas. We go shopping.
Yep.
Because we want to get that one special gift, and then we realize maybe we shopped too early. We got the wrong gift. So, and then we have to go back to the store and get more gifts. There's always that one person. There's that one person. I'm like, man, I forgot to get them something. So then I have to go run to the store and get something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Esther. Esther, how's your singing voice? Can you help me? We're just gonna.
You and Esther, have fun.
You got the lyrics. Come on, Theresa, you too.
Oh yeah, I know this song.
No, go ahead. You two do it.
I am going to say, guys, next week for the New Year's show, we'll be covering more Christmas Mandela effects as well as other Mandela effects, because I still have more that I have to make for Curious's show, and I have another Christmas show tomorrow night on Scarab Performance.
Oh, that's right.
There's more Christmas Mandela effects I have to cover. So there's going to be more Christmas next week, as well as other Mandela effects.
And I found a few doing Sandy, remember? New effects, regular effects.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. And we may do the rewind, because I found a few New Year's Mandela effects last year. So we may do some rewinds as well of the New Year's Mandela effects.
I'm guessing they disagree to disagree. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. That's why.
Okay,
all right, I'm going to mute, guys.
All right, can we go ahead and start, Esther?
Yeah.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. All on your knees, all hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, night, oh, night, oh, night divine.
You started off really high.
Yay.
I did
really high.
I did do it really high. I'm trying to keep from waking up my daughter. She's in the other room.
That's why I said I'm not singing.
It's actually easier to sing lower than it is quiet than it is when you sing high. You have to really belt it out to get those notes out.
You
It's
do.
very hard
You
to,
do.
and it's hard because I didn't want to, like, my kids are in the other room. So it's like, I mean, I could have belted it out, but I mean, bust your eardrums without high notes. Oh,
What do you say? Well, I think we need to do a gift giveaway. I have this Christmas songbook here. Okay. And Christmas
Brian
Carol.
wearing red.
I'm wearing red.
Where's your Santa hat, Brian?
Don't stop believing is what my shirt says. You see
Don't
that?
stop believing. I think that's the song.
Okay. But I have the digital version. If you would shoot me, let's see.
Do a trivia song. Do a trivia question.
Okay. How many gifts are actually given in the 12 days of Christmas? From day 1 to day 12, how many gifts does the lady receive?
Oh, you have to add that up.
a lot.
Okay, that's the question. If you can answer it correctly,
Because it changes every. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's the tough one. Do you know the answer?
first person to send me the answer will get the prize.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Yay!
You just email me mandelaeffectawareness@gmail.com.
Let's say goodnight.
That's a good guess, Lurk Learner, but no, that's not it.
I put your email in the chat.
Okay, thanks, Sandy.
No problem. I didn't even
I've
hear what the question was.
How many gifts in the 12 days of Christmas? Remember, it changes 1, then 2, then 3. So you have to add a lot of stuff up.
Yep.
So basically, just add up 1 through 12, right?
Right. First
Yeah.
person who sends me an email back.
Get out your calculator, everyone.
64.
What?
Mark said 364.
Did he get it
Mark
right?
gets it.
Oh, we got the
that
answer.
is correct, Mark.
Mark
You won the
wins.
prize.
Go, Mark. Congratulations.
I'll be sending you the digital version of the Christmas Caroling Songbook. Just email me at mandelaeffectawareness@gmail.com.
Yay, go, Mark. Go,
And you know
Mark.
what, Brian? If someone also emailed you already, they should get the digital copy too.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
you said the email, so someone could have sent you an email. Do you see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll double check.
Because the answer is 364.
Yep.
Yeah, that is the answer.
So
I
if you
actually
think
got
about
78 as well with last flight. If you just add them together, if you didn't add them consecutively every single day.
which means that was a genius song. You're getting a gift every day of the year.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
5 days.
Except for one, you're not getting one gift because 365.
Because you
What
start
about
over
leap
again.
year? What
No.
about leap year?
No, Brian, that's not true because you would start over on the 365th day.
Okay.
What about leap year, though? Doesn't that make a difference?
Yeah, yes, Teresa. On a leap year, you would miss a day of gifts. Yes.
Oh, I would be crying that day.
Man, Daddy Malice, he's got a sense of humor there. He says 3. The Lords of Leaping trampled the rest.
That's funny. Good one.
That's a lot of partridge in a pear trees,
Oh, Mark says I'll let the email have it because I just looked it up and I cheated. But that's okay, Mark, because we also said it, and that means everyone knows the answer just from us saying it. So everyone cheated. You see what I'm saying? So you still win, Mark. and we kind of expected people to look it up. You counting to 364, most people would not do that.
I didn't even know the answer.
Oh my word! That would take me a little bit. I'd have to sit down with a pen and paper and figure that part out. Because
I would just do it on my phone. Can you do it on your phone?
Well, yeah. Well, if you add up a 1 through 12, it comes up to 78. So you'd have to figure out, okay, you had to say 1, how many times, 2, how many times, 3, 4, like the whole thing. Like you'd have to go.
That is it. Yeah, that would really hurt my head. That was a
So,
great
yeah, you
trivia
have to-
question, Brian. Great trivia question.
What you would have to do is 1 times 12.
Huh?
1 times
That's what I-
12, 2 times 11, 3
Yeah.
times 10. That's what you'd have to do.
Oh my
and
God,
then
you're
I'll
right.
numbers all together. And,
Sandy, that hurts my head.
Yeah, that's another way of doing it.
Yeah, I suck in math.
Well, it's probably easier if you start with the highest one, 12.
12, 12.
No,
Yeah, 12, because you
no,
have to
12
add,
is only 1.
no, if you
12 is-
add up everything from on the 12th day of Christmas.
No, listen.
She was,
The partridge in the pear tree is said 12 times.
yes.
Oh, you're
So-
right.
The 12 is only 12.
And the 2 is said 11 times, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you would have to I would actually this is what my brain is doing because I'm a visual learner. I'm picturing it like a tree with the partridge at the top. So
Mhm.
1 times 12 and I'm going down and that's how I would add it all up. That's how my brain is
head hurts.
weird. But that's how
yeah,
I'm
so I would
doing
have
it.
to, if I just sat down with a piece of paper and like wrote it down, I could figure it out. But it's
Yeah,
1:30
Mark,
yeah, there's no way I'd figure it out.
yeah, Mark, shoot me an email and I'll send you the book right now.
Maybe about 3 hours ago, I could have figured this out.
It'll take me all day.
So
I
yes,
love
guys,
figuring things out.
I don't know what day yet, but next week will be our New Year's show. It's probably not gonna be on New Year's.
Oh, hey, I just realized something. It's
What?
Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve.
Oh my God, it is for you guys,
Not
right?
for me.
Yeah, for me too.
Wait, guys, not for me.
It's,
Well, for
it's
us it
Christmas
is.
Eve for me too. Over here in Central Time.
For us, it is. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Wait, we didn't do we didn't read the night before Christmas, did we?
Because
No.
you're not going to, because I have a Mandela effect in there.
Yep.
Well, darn.
You can't even say it. You can't even say it, Brian.
It's copyrighted. Sandy has it copyrighted.
Yeah, I can't even say it. So, next week we'll be covering that Mandela effect and many more. So make
Now,
sure
I
you
will
come
say
back.
this. I will say this. With the 12 days of Christmas, me and my ex-wife, we had a tradition every year. We'd when we gathered with the family, we'd have these glasses that were like somebody had the partridge in a pear tree, and like each person, there were 12 people that had the glasses, these wine glasses, and you had to say your line at the part when you did, like, say 5 golden rings.
Oh,
You'd have
wow.
to
Oh,
say
that's
it.
cute.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. I'd like to, get that tradition going again. With
You have to get
Evie.
new glasses.
Yep.
Maybe not glasses with Evie. Maybe something
Yeah, but
else.
I'd like to hear your Christmas traditions. If you want, you can email me as well and let me know what your tradition is.
I didn't have one.
And I keep forgetting to say it at every show, but there is we have our website up finally. It's been up for some weeks now. I haven't really seen too many hits on it, so please, if you don't mind, check it out. It's MandelaEffectAwareness.com. I can show it real quick.
Yeah, and
Can you
you might want to, drop that link in your description every week. That might help.
Brian, can you mention my Facebook group too as well?
Well, there's a link to your Facebook on that page.
Oh, well, you can show it if you like for people who are not
There it is.
members.
But yeah, it's a public site. You can go there. I designed it myself.
Wow.
It's got different things on here telling you what is the Mandela effect. So if you want to share this with your friends who are doubters of the effect, there's stuff on here that would help them out. So And then at the very bottom, there's actually, if you click on the link on the very bottom, that sends an email. It'll generate an email with Sandy and me in the to section. So you already have the email basically filled out if you click on that link.
Can you share my Facebook page, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Theresa's Facebook group is in the link.
Yep, I have over 2,000 members, and people are still joining slowly. If you're interested in joining, just please answer all the questions truthfully, and I will get you in. But make sure you answer the questions. And if you want to scroll, I was going to say, if you want to scroll down and show some things, you can. But
yeah, let me.
Sandy got. What's so funny, Esther?
I was just on Google looking up lyrics, and it says, "What Christmas song goes da 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 da?"
It's funny.
Wait. What Christmas song does Dada? What?
What Christmas song goes da 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 da?
I don't know that one.
Wait, who asked you that?
Da isn't a sound.
It's on the Google. If you look up, like I was looking up lyrics for Carol of the Bells, and it has people also ask. Oh, apparently it's Carol of the Bells.
Oh, da 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 da. I got it.
Oh yeah, da 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 da.
Let's see if I could.
Da 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 da.
Yeah,
that's a really hard song to sing. It's really hard to sing that one.
Oh, let's see. I don't know if you can see it on my phone.
That's hilarious. We can.
Yeah.
Because da 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 da.
That is hilarious.
Oh, these people know.
Nowadays you can hum into your phone, and it will find the song.
Really?
For you. Yeah. There's a song you don't know. You got a song stuck in your head.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah.
I saw something that you had mentioned on Dan's show, and I wanted to know if you can talk about it. I haven't posted in my group yet. What is up with cell phones, and you can get a fan off your cell phone?
Oh, I didn't.
Can you talk about that? I'm like freaked out by that. Can you explain what that is?
I didn't know they were going to share that.
They did, and I'm like, I want to post it tomorrow, but we explain more about it.
So there's an app available on Android and iOS. It's a fan app, and it actually blows air using sound.
What?
Yeah, there's
Brian, can you show that? Do you have anything you can show Brian to show him the pictures? Do you have any pictures you could show? Because I'm freaked out over this. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to have my phone doing all wacky things.
Sandy disappeared again.
What kind of fan are you talking about? Because I'm looking in the App Store now and I don't see it.
Hold on. Let Sandy come back. It's going to blow your mind. Your phone can literally blow out a candle. Your phone.
Yeah.
Sandy, come back. Come back, Sandy. Hold on. Get back here, Sandy. Keep an eye out for her.
Yeah, she's.
You're going to freak out, guys. This really tripped me out, and I want to post it tomorrow. I want Sandy to send me the pictures. Sandy, can you explain more about this crazy app and the fan? Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't realize you added me back in. I'm sorry.
You're back in.
So it's just called Blower, and it costs money, so I don't own it. But it's called Blower.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to send a link to Brian. It has a video that you can play where it shows the app blowing the candle out. And it's really
I don't get it.
It's really a it's not like, movie magic. It's not there's a science guy on YouTube who covered the app because he thought it was fake.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fake.
Well, what's the name of it?
I'm sending you the link to the article, Brian.
I'm freaked out by this. I saw this and I'm like, no way.
And he recreated the he had his phone blow out the candle. So he recreated the
I'm tripping over this. I'm like, no way. Good find, Sandy.
Thank you, Teresa.
I'm
It's just an
tripping.
app.
Well,
I
here's
know,
the thing. It's only available on iOS, but I'm pretty sure it won't be long before Android gets it.
I thought it was on Android too.
Oh,
I thought it was on Android.
No,
can you
it
share the
says
video?
It says an iPhone app.
Yeah, I know. That's the article, but I'm pretty sure it's on Android too.
You got to show this, Brian.
It is.
Oh my
Blower
God.
for Android. Download for free.
I'm just tripping. I'm tripping out over this. I was like, no way.
Android?
What?
Yeah.
It is definitely on Android. I'm looking right at it. It's $1.99.
Brian, can you show it?
I'm gonna send you the picture of the Android app so you can see.
No, you said you sent him the video, right?
I sent him the link with the video, yes. But the video is in the link on the website page.
Can you present it, Brian?
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not. Hold on.
This is so trippy, Sandy. I had to bring this up. I was like, I got to tell Sandy. Yeah, they showed it. People were tripping out.
Yeah, it's not. I see what you just sent me, but it's not in the App Store. That's what I'm telling you. So I don't know if I trust this thing.
It's real.
It's $1.99.
Mm-hmm. That's how much it is on the App Store too.
That's cool. It can actually blow out a candle.
Yeah, can you share it? You're not showing the screen.
Yeah, Brian. Esther, wait till you see this. This is going to trip you out. There you go.
Well, that's the screenshot, not the video.
Oh. Hang on, let me see the video.
Yeah, I just found out that Carol of the Bells, the music is public domain, but the lyrics are under copyright.
Yeah, they were added
You can
later.
hum it, but you can't sing the lyrics. No.
If it's possible that an app can really blow out a candle.
Oh, this is the science guy. You're not presenting though.
Brian, present, please.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
The guy speaking, that's the science guy. He's like, he's all science. He's not like gonna fake it. He's all about teaching you science.
Have this app.
Yeah, this is real. This is real.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh.
App here I found online.
Brian, you're still not presenting on screen.
I know it's been doing some funky stuff with my it was pulling up some other junk. Yeah, I got it.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you if it's possible that an app can really blow out a candle. Okay, so I have this app here I found online, and you can see that it has this blower here. When you turn it on, it makes this sound as if this fan starts turning and blowing air out of it. So let's see if it actually works to blow out a candle. I'm gonna light the candle. Okay, turn it on. It blows it out.
That's funny.
So look how weird this is. Light the candle. Then turn on the blower. Immediately blows it out. Also, it's pretty cool with this app. It also has a...
That's pretty cool.
Oh my God.
So guys, if you guys want to know more about this app, please go visit the Action Lab on YouTube. He explains how science happens with this. But apparently sound waves can displace air.
Sandy,
basically.
Can you do me a big favor?
Frequency or something like that.
Yeah, frequency, right. It displaces air.
Sandy.
And acts like a fan. Yes, Teresa.
I would love it if you could please post this in my group. I would love it. I never ask you to post stuff in my group, but this is amazing. Can you please
Teresa,
post that in my
you're
group?
going to remind me it's almost 2 a.m. on Christmas Eve here, and I have a show tomorrow. I don't know if I can. It's going to be a while.
Oh. Well, when you have time tomorrow, can you please post it in my group and tag me?
Teresa, it's Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'm going to have time tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You may have to just wait a day or two.
All right. How about if I just wait?
Just remind me, and I'll do it in a few days when I'm done everything.
Thank you. I really would love it. I'd really appreciate it very much. Seriously.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I guess it's the end of the show, right, Brian? You guys didn't have anything else to say? Anything? Sandy, do you want to mention the next show with Curiouser on a different channel?
Yes. After I say that Dean Johnson posted, how oft is the candle of the wicked put out? That's Job 21:17.
Hey, Dean, welcome.
And God will not blow out your candle, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Aw.
Matthew 5:15. And he says, grace be to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
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 Yes, so Curious and Curiouser had to reschedule, and our show is now 7:30 p.m. Mountain, 6:30 Pacific, and 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday night, December 26th. So that would be our Christmas show with Curious and Curiouser.
The day after Christmas.
The day after
right?
Christmas. Mm-hmm.
And I will do a post in the group to remind everyone of the show. Sandy, just remind me to do that for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And
I will.
she put the link
And
up
tomorrow.
Huh?
Oh, if you subscribe to her channel, she's already posted the.
Oh, okay. I'll just do a friendly reminder in the group then.
Yeah, and if people could share her channel, or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. She's so close to 1,000 where she can monetize her channel.
Can you put the link, Sandy? Can you put the link to her channel in the chat?
Yeah, can you? I think I've got it. Hold on.
Okay. If you want to subscribe to her channel, Sandy's going to put a link in the chat.
Let me see. She has 964 subscribers.
Ugh, so close.
She's so close.
I know.
Only I owned a couple more computers.
Oh, let's see. Where is our show? Here we go. So I can put the link in the chat.
Thank you.
There she is. So that is Curious's channel. So yeah, tomorrow night I'll be on Scarab Performance with, I believe Armor Up is coming. I don't know about Guy Fox, but Noble will be there.
And Fizzy Pop.
And well, Fizzy and Dan is I just,
Oh.
that's standard on Freaky Friday, but it's not Freaky Friday. It's our Christmas special.
So you're going to be showing Christmas things, new ones, or the ones you showed tonight?
I don't know what we're doing, but if we do show Mandela Effects, I'll be showing new ones.
Okay.
I still have a ton.
Cool.
And then, like I said, Sunday is Curious and Curiouser, and then next week we will have our New Year's show, but we don't know the day yet. And there'll be more Christmas Mandela Effects and regular Mandela Effects and New Year's Mandela Effects. So if you're free, please join us.
Sandy's hopping from one show to another.
Sandy's exhausted. It's going to be 4 shows this week.
Oh my God. Glad I'm not you.
Gee, thanks.
It sucks to be you.
We need to get monetized with all of this. We need to get her monetized for being able to.
We do.
Channels and everything, and it's like, this is like a full-time job and a half, I think. So.
It really is for me.
And Sandy, eventually you need to get back to your channel when you get a hold of a laptop.
Yeah.
Sandy has her own channel, but I don't know how many subscribers you got.
Oh, I got a ways to go to 1,000. I'm like, I'm 3 something.
Yeah, we got to definitely get back into doing that one day.
Speaking of that, I wonder how many
Okay.
Brian has. Brian, how many subscribers?
How many you
do
got, Brian? How many subs do you got?
30,000.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you. It's been steady. It's
Well-
not the numbers that really count. It's honestly, because we have given you guys short notice this evening.
Yeah.
And look how many people we have watching. We still have 23 people watching.
Wow, thank you every single one of you guys, even the
Thank
ones
you guys.
that are just listening and not really in the chat. But yeah, thank you for at least being there. Yep.
We really appreciate you being here.
Yes.
Well, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas, and we will see you for the New Year's show.
Let's
Merry
all say
Christmas,
together,
everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, Gracie.